Whey! I've got my legs back. I feel like I might have a little bit of explaining to do. So, obviously at the end of last episode, things got a little bit weird after I died, and we came over here, which, if you haven't been watching the other TV members, which I highly recommend you do, the links are in the description below, then you may not know what this is about. So this is our Halloween district, and over here we did a competition, as we do every month, for a chance to win a copy of the Truly Trophy, which is a special item we have here on the Truly Bedrock server. And this month's competition was, of course, pumpkin carving. And as you can see here, we've got, what's that, 2, 4, 6, 7 people here who have carved a pumpkin to try and win themselves one of those trophies. And, well, that's the main reason we were actually over here last episode. But, of course, we did die as well. And what with it being Halloween season, what we have been doing on live streams is building up this area. So on the last Truly Bedrock stream weekend, which was, of course, the spooky stream weekend, I started work on a graveyard over here because I wanted to, you know, get in the spirit of things, so to speak. Excuse the pun there. Sorry. Oh, that's bad, isn't it? We'll pretend that didn't happen, but what we did was we made this graveyard, which you did see some of in last episode, but I obviously couldn't give you a proper tour with the way that I did the editing on that one. And we just have a little swamp over here at the entrance, and then down this way we have a grave, of course, for Tom when he eventually dies. And then we've just got lots of overgrown graveyardy bits and big spooky trees and so on. And I kind of left this side open in the hope that other TV members might eventually come along and put some gravestones in themselves, but this will be one of those things we just come back and work on every now and then throughout the season. And of course, there's this giant spooky house. So when I first came over here, I just saw this almost perfect circle of land, this little hillock here, and it needed to be used, really. So with the graveyard here, it made sense to build an archway, which we've got down here, and that just connects it up, and then we put a big tree and a big house on it. And I'm really pleased with how that's come out, but we're not going to look inside because I didn't do an interior on it, and I didn't actually finish this side either. So let's quickly go back round here. So look, doesn't it look lovely from over here? So can I land on there? Oh, I actually did. Look at that. So basically there's a big tree here that's holding up the side of the house, and it's all sort of rickety, falling down. There's lots of missing windows and things like that, and cobwebs and leaves, and there's even a tower at the back here as well. And yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how that's come out. It was a bit of a random one. I just wanted to keep stacking shapes on top of each other until we ended up with something vaguely house-like. And then I punched loads of holes in it and did my usual thing. Back down here at the pumpkin patch, we've got quite a few different pumpkins going on here, and one still skeleton, which I believe is Foxy's one. He did that on a live stream, and he's done like a robot skull thing, and to be honest, I absolutely love it. I think it's really cool, and I have actually seen a couple of wandering traders literally burn up in the base of this. So, you know, it does damage as well. Very cool. Next up, we have Jessie B's one over here, which is this giant, evil, scary-looking pumpkin there, which is very awesome. And I think this one's Liara's, and I believe that is a Pokemon, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't really know my Pokemon. This big one here is Groover's, and it's I wasn't sure what to expect at first. I mean, it's orange, which is obviously Groover's favourite colour, and I noticed it was just ginormous. And I was like, oh, where's the face? And then I came around this side. Are you ready for this? It's pure genius. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's quite possibly my favourite one just because of that. Absolutely love it. And then this one here, I believe, is Rogue Fox's. Yes, so this is Rogue Fox's one over here. And lastly, we have Tiz's one, which is very cool. It's basically an open pumpkin. I love that he's used the concrete here for the sort of the stuff inside the seeds and stuff. And he's basically got a zombie coming out of his pumpkin. And obviously, because it's his, look at that, it's a cute little zombie, isn't that cool? Absolutely love it. Oh, things are getting dangerous. Run away, run away. We did, of course, make a pumpkin of our own as well, and I don't really know what it is. It's just like a messy, pulpy mess. But it exists, and it is what it is. So what I've done here is just try to mix in lots of different blocks. I've got some vines on it, I've used a bit of coral and stuff around the outside to do some terraforming, because that's what I love doing, and I've added a big dead tree with some cobwebs. And the addition of these cobwebs has made me think those trees over there could really do with some cobwebs as well. So Yeah, we'll add that to the list. But this isn't just a pumpkin. This is also a trick or treat pumpkin. So if you come inside here, there is a trick or treat button. And, well, it's about a 50-50 on what happens. So we're going to press it. Hey, we got a pumpkin pie. So that's obviously one of the better things to get. But there's a few different things in here. And what I've actually done is just hidden a... drowning. Yeah, that happens sometimes. So this here is actually a mini block, and you can click through it and see what's in the... I've done it again! As long as I don't click on the bad place... There we go. I can actually see what's in the dispenser. So, you know, they've got a good chance of getting diamonds or pumpkin pie, but if they don't, they could get an arrow of harming. Or instant damage too, as well. Yeah, that one's really bad. It looks like one of those has already gone, so whoops. But yes, you can of course get good things from that as well, and pumpkin pies. So that can be used as many times as people wish to, but yeah, bear in mind if you keep getting hit with arrows, you may die. Tiz, did you want to come do some trick or treating? So the last thing over here was of course the ghost train, which is really good, really fun. We actually had to do the ghost train twice because of, well, there were incidents, as you may have seen in the previous episode. If you haven't seen that, by the way, there is a link above. But anyway, enough about Halloween, enough about last episode. I think it's about time we get back to this episode. And by that, I mean, well, last episode, we tried to do a scavenger hunt. It didn't go very well. It didn't go very well at all. So what we're going to do is, well, try and carry on from where we left off. So when we were on the scavenger hunt, we got stuck at Slack Lizard's base. And I asked you guys for some help, and I've had a few suggestions in comments of where we can actually look to try and find the ones that are currently missing. I say the one we are missing, the one we couldn't find at all. And yeah, so we're going to go back to Slack's base and see if we have better luck this time. If we do have good luck, then who knows? This entire episode could be the scavenger hunt. But if it goes like it did last time, then we'll be back here in a few minutes. And don't worry, I've got a backup plan. We have other things we do need to do. One of which, actually, is to investigate our beacon. Before we go on the scavenger hunt, we're going to come check on our villagers and our beacon. Yes, I have villagers. I have lots of villagers now. And they're living a wonderful life in here. There's a few free roam ones. Don't worry about those. They're just customers. Yep, they're customers. It's absolutely fine. But in general, we've got lots of villagers. And we've been doing lots of trading. We've got lots of emeralds. We've got all the books we need. We've got golden carrots coming in finally. And we've also got all the tools and armor we could ever possibly want. And, I almost managed to re-trap him. So, I know there's probably really good ways of doing villager hauls. I don't really know much about villagers. This works. I get stuff from them, and there we go. Every now and then, they run back to their workstations from whence they have previously run away, and I can just nudge them back into place. Although this dude has been up here forever, and he doesn't want to leave. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, enough of that. That's not what we're here for. What we're here for is to check on the beacon. Right, so that wasn't a dream. My beacon has actually gone a bit manky. Why has it gone manky? Oh. So I did notice a similar thing has actually been happening to the beacon around Spawn Town as well. I mean, not quite so, disgusting, maybe, but there have been a few patches. And wait a sec, wasn't there a problem with Zloy's beacon shop as well? Didn't that explode into like a big ball of nethery type stuff? Well, I'm not gonna lie, this has got me a little bit concerned, and maybe I should have heeded Groover's warning a bit earlier on and stuck to wearing my tinfoil hats, which I don't have anymore. They're not made very well. They're tinfoil after all. They don't last forever. So I think it's probably about time we go and get ourselves another tinfoil hat. That's very weird. There we go, that's what we need. A fresh tinfoil hat. So we are going to wear that. I will put some enchantments on it as well, so hopefully this one will last a little bit longer than the previous ones have done. And I figured I may as well have a quick look in here as well, because we had some problems. So this is now under new management. The previous manager was sacked for making things difficult. The new manager hates maths, no more counting, just shop like a normal person and replace any slot with a diamond. I guess if I want to check profits in here, I've now got to search every barrel, but I can't be bothered right now, so we'll come back and do that another time. We'll have a quick peek in here, see if we've got any profits in here. This is new. Beardstone, please read. Oh, well, that's not a good sign. So this is obviously from Dadcraft. Yep, Dewey Cheatham. So, I'll tell you what, we're going to go off and do the scavenger hunt. We keep getting distracted, and then we'll come back and we'll deal with this later, but the fact that my beacon mini block is still there is not a good sign, as that was my beacon of peace, so I'm assuming peace has not been successfully obtained. Well, as I say, we'll deal with that later. For now, we need to go to Slackspace and have another look for this clue. And as I said earlier, a few of you have given me some suggestions for that. There we go. Couldn't take off for a moment there. And yeah, there's a couple of places that you guys have suggested I should check. So we're going to go to those first, and hopefully we'll get lucky. Maybe this is the ground, is what you guys were saying. So maybe check around underneath it and stuff. So I guess we're going to have a look around here. Not seeing anything so far. Oh, nothing down here but pain. Oh, I'm on fire, but I think I saw it. Yes, look, there it is. Ah, I was so close last time. Right, well, the important thing is we now have the next clue. Let's have a read, shall we? In the place we all started, a tower is above them all. Don't say a word, you must say nothing at all. Sounds like silent. Up in the sky where the metal golems are made. Look for the clue, higher still. Don't be afraid. Okay, so that sounds like it's above Silence Tower in Chunktown. So let's head over there. We've not been there in a while either. In fact, while we're over there, we can have a look at his beacon and see if that's see if that beacon's kicking off anymore. Because as I say, it definitely was before. It's been growing. Maybe it's doing the same thing mine is. Definitely something that needs more investigation. Funnily enough, I can't actually see any beacons around here in Slackspace, and I feel that even if I could, I probably wouldn't be able to tell. I kind of feel like there's a lot of nether corruption going on here already. I mean, maybe Slack's got something to do with the fact that the beacons seem to be getting corrupted and stuff. I really don't know. But anyway, right, let's go Chunktown, see what we can find. So over here in Chunktown, the spread is definitely worse than it has been. I can't really tell if it's getting much bigger or not. I'm literally going to have to look at my old videos and see, but definitely doesn't look good. Anyway, right. Scavenger hunt, up to the top. Something about golems, and then higher still? Oh. Oh, sneaky. I just saw that render in out of the corner of my eye there. Beautiful. And here we have clue 5. Exciting. Where are we going now? There be pirates here. They sail the land and not the sea. With crazy ghast noises, the biggest chest on TB. Okay, so this is definitely 100% Zloy's base. There's no doubting that. A vast you landlubbers, lots of clay, but not many leaves. Look for the clue where ghasts blast away trees. So over here we have the shopping district, and then off to the left we should have... Here it is, look at this. So this is Loy's Pirate Cove type area, and yeah, I absolutely love it. The aesthetic around here is just amazing. There's a massive chest, you've got a crashed ship that he actually flew through from the Nether after living there at the start of the season, and then you've got this big fortress, and this is where the ghasts are. This is where the screaming happens. So I can only assume it's turned off at the moment. Oh no, there they are. Terrifying. Terrifying. Right, so we need to be looking for a clue around here somewhere. It could... I mean, this is a big old building. It could literally be anywhere, and following our track record so far, we could be here a while. So let's start the search, shall we? Nope, not around here. Ah, look at them! Ghasts! So many ghasts! Let's just stay away from those. Nope, not back here. Ah, there's a snow golem. That's strange. I'll just ignore that. That is absolute madness. Nope, there doesn't appear to be any shulkers up here, but there's lots of machinery, and... Oh yes, this thing also blasts basalt. It has the basalt setting, because why not? Okay, it doesn't seem to be up here either, so... I'm beginning to struggle. Constant ghasts. This is not what I wanted. Nope, not here. Look at this madness. I don't understand what's going on. Where's this shulker? Ooh, there's a random hole. Nope, not in there. Doesn't seem to be down on the coastline either. I'm running out of places to look. Come on, Beardstone, you can find this. You can find it. It's just a shulker box somewhere around here. Come on now, Beardstone. We don't need to turn this into a 3-parter. We can do this. We can do this. Where is it? Where is it? If I was a sneaky dad craft, where would I hide a shulker? Oh, I've been here that long. The sun's coming up. Oh, I really need to find this. Has he been sneaky and hidden it below the waterline, maybe? I really don't know. It's such a big building, it could literally be anywhere. So it's just about getting ready to go to night again, and I was struggling. I really couldn't find it anywhere. So I messaged Adcraft, and he assured me it was over by the gas blaster, the one that blows up the trees, and I was like, yep, you know, disguised as a fort. No. Apparently there's another one over there. They've got 2 blasters, and I didn't even know. So we're going to go search over there now. Ah, jeez. And what do you know, we find it almost straight away. Look at that. Right, okay, let's go on to clue 6. A fake cliff rises high in the air, concealing secrets below. A beautiful town, but there are many things left to show. Facial hair of rock, the smell of pickles fills your nose. Oh, wait a minute. Look for the clue where a diamond tree grows. So this evidence shows that he's calling it a diamond tree. I mean, how can you call my trees diamond trees, but I'm not allowed to call them diamond trees? I'm going to have words about this. We're going to have words, Dagcraft. Hey, so over here at my formerly diamond, now fake diamond trees, I should be looking for a shulker. What did it say exactly? Look for the clue where a diamond tree grows. Okay, so not that one. I mean, that one's a bit open. This one's a bit open as well, so it's probably going to be one of the new ones over there. Okay, so this is our biggest tree, so it would probably be easier to hide one around here. I still don't see one just yet. Has he hidden it in the water? That would be sneaky. Hey, there's not one up inside that tree either, and I don't see one laying around nearby. I mean, putting one inside the tree is probably not a bad plan, but he knows that I've been around the trees a lot lately because he keeps stealing my stuff. So, I haven't stumbled across it so far, that's the thing. So, I wonder. Well, we've definitely missed it because, well, we haven't found it. So, it says look near the diamond tree. It doesn't say on the diamond tree directly, does it? So, could technically be anywhere around any one of these trees. Could be here a while. Again. Right, we're just setting out on day 2 of our search of our own land for this shulker box, and I cannot for the life of me find it anywhere. I mean, is he being cheeky and hiding it near the stump instead of the actual tree? It doesn't appear so. There's nothing underwater, and there's literally nowhere to hide one around here. So I've done a proper scout out of this area. There's not really anywhere else to look over there, and I could not find it anywhere. Well, it's the end of another day, and I still haven't found it. I've been here for so long. I honestly don't know what else to do, where else to look, or anything here. So, I mean, there's a creeper up there. Sneaky, sneaky, sneak. Right, well, there appears to be a shulker over there. Should we go and have a look? We have clue 7, but there's also lots of creepers around, so I'm going to quickly go to bed, and we'll get rid of those, and then we'll see where we're off to next. I just want to say, I'm finding this very difficult. Yeah, very, very, very difficult, but it is very fun as well. I'm seeing some cool stuff on the server, and spotting loads of mistakes in my builds as well, so thanks for pointing those out to me, Dadcraft. Right, where are we off to? He lives in the Nether, his hair is blue and wavy, he fights all the mobs, and his farms are just crazy. He likes to collect mob heads, but he isn't really that bad. The clue can be found where tons of nether wart can be had. Right, okay, so it sounds to me like Zap. He does love to live in the Nether, and he's got a big nether wart farm. Problem is, I have no idea where that farm is. This is the entrance to Zap's tunnel right here. So as we run, you can see all the wavy lines go, and that's pretty cool. But if we fly, if I can fly, there we go. Look at that. Those wavy lines are epic. I have no idea where this farm is. I don't think I've ever actually been to Zap's base. So this is going to be awesome to see what he's been up to. And at the same time, I'm going to try not to die in the Nether, I guess. Okay, we seem to have reached the end of the tunnel, and there's a left turn, so is this Zap's base? We're approaching the end of the tunnel, he's got lots of heads and stuff, and hey, look at this. Oh, that's cool. As we enter Zap's base, we get greeted by all of the members of TB. This is awesome. And here we go. Look at this. There's a lot of nether wart here. That looks like a oh, look at that. There we go, now we're talking. From wood to blaze rods and everything in between, you can get anything you want at this shopping scene. Way up in the sky, high above the other shops, a yo-yo holds the clue for where this next train stops. Wow, I completely butchered that, didn't I? But we get the message. Let's go to the shopping district and then we'll read it again when we get there and hopefully I can find the words that time. From wood to blaze rods and everything in between, you can get anything you want at this shopping scene. So that's just talking about the shopping island in general. Way up in the sky, high above the other shops, a yo-yo holds the clue for where this train next stops. Right. So, trying to throw me off with the train there, not falling for it. It's quite clearly saying to go check up here, and there it is. Just perked on the edge there. And this is clue 9. I have to say, Dadcraft has done an amazing job with this scavenger hunt. I have literally been all over the server. I may have spent longer in some places than others, but we don't need to keep dwelling on that. There is a land where the Groover cats play. They sleep and live eating fishes every day. There is a hall deep inside the ground. This is where the next clue can be found. Oh, I know exactly where this is. I've not been there in person yet, but I have seen Groover building this on stream, and it looks amazing. Look at this. It is absolutely huge. What I really love about this build is that fake perspective you get there, because it looks like the hall goes on much further than it does, because that is actually... No, he's got jump boost on, I can't take off. But yes, this is actually just a very, very cleverly put together side bit, and it just creates that false sense of depth, and I absolutely love it. I mean, Groover has smashed it out of the park here. I mean, this must have taken forever, but we're looking for a shulker box in here. It could be literally anywhere in here. So I guess let's just have a little look around, shall we? Well, this is terrifying. Oh god, he's even got a tongue and everything. This is... So all of these are exactly the same, and I am looking for something that's out of place. Once again, I've been searching forever, and I cannot find it anywhere. I don't believe it. There it is. Look. See that? And you know what the worst thing is? I don't have any blocks on me. I do, however, have mini blocks. I wonder. If I do that, and then can I sit on that? No, that was too high up. Let me go there. Haha. Where's the... Can I... Yes, I can get it. Cool. Now that is genius. So we need to remove them now. Maybe not so genius. A grand hallway cuts straight across the Nether, high enough to fly through in all kinds of weather. Oh, the places you'll go down this magical tunnel, the clue hides in plain sight inside a simple funnel. Funnel? Okay, this could be an interesting one. In plain sight inside a funnel. So, I don't know anywhere on this highway where there's a funnel. Hides in plain sight. Maybe I just need to run down here and wait until it starts getting narrower. Maybe it's literally just at one end of the highway or the other. I don't know. Let's just fly and have a look. Okay, well it does suddenly get much narrower here. But I don't see anything hiding in plain sight. I guess maybe try the other end of the tunnel? Looking for a funnel? Okay, well it definitely starts to get a lot narrower around here. So, is this what he means by a funnel? This one's got me a bit stumped. I don't even know where to start. Clue hides in plain sight inside a simple funnel. What could that mean? I'm so confused. So I can't see any kind of funnel or anything. I'm very confused about that one. This is a fun tunnel, right? This seems like a fun tunnel. Can we? No, we can't get up there. Oh, I'm a bit nervous about riding one of these. Never seems to go well for me. Let's just ride this dude to the end. Do we want to go a bit quicker? I mean, this is very fun. I don't see any shulkers. I don't think this is where it is. Now we've got to try and get out, I guess. This isn't going to go well. Ow, I'm on fire, I'm burning. What does he mean by funnel? This one had me really, really stumped. And I mean really stumped, because there's nothing really here that looks like a funnel. And obviously, as we know, we're out, we're looking for shulker boxes. And yeah, I just directly asked Dadcraft. I was like, I don't get it. I don't know. Like, what? What do you mean? It turns out, you see that just above my head? That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a hopper. Okay, so inside the hopper there is indeed a shulker with clue 11 written on it. So, this will be our next clue. Marvellous. There is a vast plateau high above the land, surrounded by a wall with bridges wide and grand. A fox lives here, a guy with many, many friends. Look for the clue where the main bridge ends. Right, well that's obviously Foxy No-Tail. He's been building a nice big castle on the other side of my land. So I've basically got Slack on one side, and then I've got Foxy on the other, both building castles. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on those. Over here at Foxy's base, the main town is this way, and I'm assuming that this over here is the main bridge, and that was a creeper just running at me from the garden. There it is, look. Can you see that? Just on the other side, there's a grey box there. Marvellous. And this is clue number 12. This thing never ends. I love it. It's good. Okay, so clue 12. Wow, you've reached the end of the line. A true hero you are. Woo, we did it! The biggest challenge awaits. Oh no. Will you shine bright like a star? Go to a place where there is an impossible leap. Jump from the top, and a small treasure you'll reap. Those that jump and live get double the prize. In the hole down below is where your gift lies. Oh no, I know exactly where this is. Let's do it. We're probably going to die. I'm telling you now, we're probably going to die. I don't think we're going to survive this because, well, we die when we're not jumping off the top of massive towers that Dadcraft may or may not have been constructing at his base to therefore land into a 1x1 puddle, I think, or a 1x2 maybe, from build height to bedrock. Yeah, pretty sure that's what this is all about. So let's go to Dadcraft and, well, hope for the best, I guess. oh dear. Right. Time for poor man's zoom. Right, that's as close as we can get. But do you see that? You see that thin strip of blue water there? I think that's where we have to land. This is gonna be interesting. I think the first thing for me to do is to put all my stuff into an ender chest, such as that one there. So I'm going to definitely do that, and then we're going to jump off, I guess, and hope for the best. I am going to read the book again just to make sure I am doing the right thing, but I think I am. We're putting the last of our items into the ender chest. We're good. We're good to see. Height limit for building is 256 blocks, so that is where we are. And I'm terrified. This is not going to go well. Are you ready? Oh, the tower gets wider. This is terrifying. I made it. I actually made it. I can't believe it. I didn't die. Build limit to bedrock. What's this then? Thank you for playing along with the scavenger hunt. I hope you felt you got fair value for your money. I'll tell you what, Dadcraft, I think I really did. If you jumped off the Leap of Faith tower and lived to tell the tale, I did. You can pick 48 mini blocks from the chests as your reward. Wow, 48 mini blocks, that's mad. I can sell them in my shop. If you jumped off the Leap of Faith tower and died, or didn't jump at all, you can pick 24 mini blocks from the chest as your reward. You can pick any that you want, but please consider leaving some of the more rare blocks for others. DC. Ah, DC, you're awesome. And I have to say, this was actually really fun. I'm not gonna lie, some of the clues were very, 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 very difficult. Especially for me. I've got a Beardstone brain. So I've had a look through, and there was only a few blocks in there that I didn't actually have. Some lit redstone lamps, we've grabbed a few of those, and there was loads of warp nylium in there, so we've grabbed 24 of those, and then I've grabbed 12 birch leaves, and this only adds up to 40, but as I say, I do have lots and lots of mini blocks, and I'm sure there's other people on the server that are going to make much better use of some of those. So I think we're done here on the scavenger hunt. That was an absolute mission. Well, I have to say, Dadcraft, you did an amazing job there on that scavenger hunt. I have had a lot of fun with that, and I got a few mini blocks that I didn't have to add to my collection as well, so that's absolutely fantastic. So now we've completed that scavenger hunt in record time with absolutely no help from Dadcraft at any point whatsoever. I think it's time to move on and, well, actually see what Dadcraft wrote to us in the book he left in our shop. So we're going to need to head over there, find out what's going on in regards to that, and see if we need to make any more moves. And, oh, that was terrifying because nothing loaded in. Woohoo! Let's see what Dadcraft's got to say for himself then, shall we? Dear Mr. Beardstone, I figured that you would try to strong-arm me using legalese in your message back to me. First, on the matter of theft, the diamonds in question are still on your property and are not in my possession. Yeah, but they're not where I left them, are they? Therefore, they've been removed, and I don't know where they are. I still say it's theft. Attempting to accuse me of something that I didn't do isn't a very sound strategy. It does not bode well for an amicable resolution to our issues. I reject your premise of theft and expect an apology. Well, not until I get my diamonds back. Your reference to the verbiage in Rule 7 would seem that you have an ironclad case, but video taken while in the game does indeed count as in-game documentation. I believe the wording was in-game and in writing, but you know, we'll carry on. I would be happy to provide said documentation as needed. It's dated July 2020. Your documentation references August 2020, so I have obvious proof that I coined the term diamond tree first. A first draft or proof of concept diamond tree was also built on this date. Finally, as previously discussed, there was nothing unwarranted done. I acted well within the guidelines of moons. Again, I simply ask that you discontinue use of the term diamond tree in your videos unless specifically referring to my shop. You may also refer to my diamond tree by its proper name. Thank you so much for your attention to these matters. I look forward to your response. I'd recommend against any further threats. DC. Page 6 of 50. So there was indeed a message at the back of the book, but I'm not going to show you guys that just yet. So we need to think about what we're going to do, because there's still a few problems really. One being, you know, in the scavenger hunt, he referred to the trees on my land as diamond trees in his 6th clue, so he's even used the term himself to call the trees diamond trees, because it's, you know, it's what they are, they're trees made of diamonds. But then there's the other problems as well. For example, you know, the clause that says he must have it in-game and in writing. There's still nothing in writing. He still hasn't even put a sign up on his shop. However, I'm not one to hold grudges, and I'm not going to be petty about this. So we've been sitting here and I've been pondering what to reply to Dadcraft, and I have crafted this message, as well as made a few changes around here. There's also a message there from Tiz. I left you a gift in the end, Beard. X200, Y minus 200, Z200. Oh, you're funny, Tiz. Yep, you funny, Tiz. You funny. Right. So what I have written is, Dear Dadcraft, thanks for your swift response in this matter. Firstly, following the heavy-handed approach I was concerned about and a history of losing lawsuits, the offices of MRB Associates has been dissolved. You'll be dealing with me directly in future. I could go into details about how Moon's Law states evidence must be in-game and in writing, as per my previous message. However, as we are both very busy businessmen, I propose a quick resolution. I'm not one to hold grudges, so providing my trees are restored to their previous glory, I will no longer refer to you as a thief, and in return will cease all forms of free promotion for your store at my property. We both know, however, that this was never about the trees, but about what they contain: diamonds. I have received your super secret proposal, and realise now this was a cover to make contact without raising the suspicions of others on the server. I'm happy to discuss. The offices of Diamond Pines Limited are always open to receive you. I look forward to a swift resolution. Warm regards, Mr. Beardstone, CEO, Diamond Pines Limited. And we'll just quickly sign that. So there we have it. We'll just call them Diamond Pines from now on, which, to be honest, I think is a nicer name anyway. And they are pines, so yeah, it's actually quite a nice name for that whole area. So who knows? Maybe we'll spread that name about a little bit more. For now, we just need to go drop this off to Dadcraft, and hopefully we can arrange a meeting at the offices of Diamond Pines. No, they don't exist yet, so I guess that's something we're going to have to do. And there we go, we've got that dropped off to DC, and hopefully that will just get this sorted. And what I've also done is I've put some Dragon's Breath in there, because we've got lots and lots of it, and I've used up what I needed to use, and we've still got lots left over. And I'm pretty sure Dadcraft said he hadn't actually been to the end yet, which means he probably hasn't got any Dragon's Breath, and he runs a potion shop, so hopefully that'll be useful to him, and might help sweeten the deal. Sadly, that is all we have time for today. But it's been quite possibly our longest episode ever, because that scavenger hunt took quite a while and we had lots of other things we needed to do. So I'm just going to say bye-bye now, and I'll see you on the next episode of Truly Bedrock. Bye-bye now.